Okay, stop touching your hair. Stop touching your hair. It's alright. It looks fine. Damn. These lights are hot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back for another video. I was not playing when I said you guys are going to be getting fed with content on all social media platforms, but for this year I'm focusing more than anything on YouTube just because I do want to build and grow my channel, and I think this is the perfect time to do it. It only took a pandemic to get me to be more consistent on YouTube. Now there's nothing to brag about, but you know, just a funny fact. So today's video is going to be a beauty favorites. Being that I am still new to YouTube, even though I opened my channel last year around August, I believe, I've never done anything like this. My first tutorial was a few days ago, and I just want to shout out every single person that was in the comments, uplifting me, cheering me on, showing love, supporting me on social media, and just sharing it on every single platform. Insta story, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you guys so much. I am so grateful that you guys have been not only patient for a very long time, but you guys are always there to cheer me on, and I honestly could not thank you enough. So I'm super excited that you're happy that I'm here. I'm happy I'm here, really, most of all. But I'm happy that you guys are excited that I'm here. So thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for me through the ups and downs of all these years. You've literally seen me grow up in front of your eyes. And now I feel like the journey just keeps going, but now you'll get to know me more. Obviously, I'm gonna be posting a lot more videos on YouTube, and I feel like we'll be closer together. And I like that for us. Do you like that for us? Because I like that for us. Let's get into my favorites. So just to be clear, even though I'm going in order, it doesn't necessarily mean that I like one product more than the other just because I featured it first. I just want you guys to know that. I love every single product equally. I just want you guys to know that. We're gonna start off with, I mean, did no one see this coming? I'm pretty predictable. And of course, I'm gonna feature the Amrezy palette first. Again, it's not going in an order, but I mean, I feel like my little baby, you know, gets to have a shout out first. Of course, this is super biased. It is a collaboration with me and Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's almost a year since I've been wearing this palette. You guys had no idea when I was wearing it because, you know, I could be a little secretive when I need to be, especially when it comes to collaborations. I just couldn't share it, and then the day that I could, which was in January when we dropped it and released it, it was like a weight off of my shoulders. Like, I've been wearing it for so long and I was so excited to show it to you guys, and then in January I was like, oh, thank God, now they could see what I've been working on, and they get to wear the palette that I've been wearing for literally 6 to 7 months prior to the actual release. Every time I see the Amrezy palette on my vanity, it just like, it brings joy to my little heart. It's just so sparkly and pink, and it's like, how could you not love her? But besides the packaging of the actual palette, what's inside is of course even more important. And I wanted to create something that is timeless. I wanted to create something that I can reach for every single day, and I literally reach for it every single day. Like, I can't even do a makeup look without grabbing my own palette. It has every shade I could possibly need for really any look. If I want something super pink and rosy, I could do that. If I want like a pop with Leo, which is that turquoise blue shade, I could do that too. But then my comfort zone, of course, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, as usual, Dragon and Gorgina. And then let's not even talk about the Crease Shades. These are my everyday Crease Shades. So I wanted to make sure that I have a palette that I won't get sick of. You know, people have short attention spans, and usually, like, yeah, you may like a product for, I don't know, a few weeks, a few months, and then something new comes out and you're like, okay, I'm over it. I want to try something new. I have yet to say I'm over it. And I honestly don't think I ever will be over it, because I wanted to make sure that these colors were staple in my routine, no matter what time of the year it was, no matter how I'm feeling. I always want to grab this palette. So shout out to the Amrezy palette. Another favorite that no one's seen coming.
Insert sarcasm here.
Of course, I mean, the Amrezy highlighter kind of speaks for itself. I really don't have to say much. I'm joking. I mean, it does speak for itself. I'm definitely not joking when it comes to that. But like, look at the Amrezy highlighter in all its glory. So it's been 2 years since this highlighter came out. It's sold out both times. And unfortunately, I know you guys are probably gonna be mad at me that I'm even featuring this, knowing that a lot of you can't even get it because it's sold out and it's gone. To be honest, it's really not up to me whether it comes back or not. If you guys want this highlighter back, you will have to ask Anastasia Beverly Hills, who makes all the executive decisions. I really don't have much say in that. You guys already know I love this highlighter. I've been wearing it for going on 3 years now. Anytime I do a collaboration, I'll already have the sample of that particular product for months in advance. I'm trying it and trying it and trying to making sure that I love the formula, I love how it looks. So before it actually gets fully approved, I have to wear the product for at least a few months just to see like, okay, is it doing what it needs to do? When it came out and you guys were so excited over it, that to me is the biggest compliment like I could ever receive. And I'm just like, wow, people like something that I like and I made and I was a part of, and I got to be creative in this. And just to see the response is always such a beautiful feeling for me. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is like I live for it. And you guys know I use this every single day. I have it on right now. It goes with every single makeup look, matte, shimmery. You can really wear this product how you please. If you want a blinding highlight, you can achieve it. But then if you want more of a subtle highlight and you want to just kind of look like you're glowing from within, you can also achieve that. And then when you look at the color, it goes on every single skin tone known to man, and it looks gorgeous on everyone. I have yet to see this highlighter look bad on someone. It's like a smooth, buttery type of texture. It just literally melts into your skin and it really does look like you're glowing from within. So of course the Amrezy highlighter will always be a favorite. Got my coffee again. What else is new? I am the only person that drinks coffee hours of the day. I'm literally drinking like cold coffee, and at that point it's like, what are you even drinking it for? Like for what? It's not even doing anything. But I feel like I have to finish it. I can't just leave coffee in there. Like even if it's cold, I'm like, all right, let me finish it. Next product on the list is Diana Madison's Glowtopia. So since we were already talking about glow, what better product to talk about than my favorite beauty oil? So in the last video, you guys seen me using Tasha Beauty Oil, and I love that one too. But this one, for some reason, I don't know, I like it just a little more. I didn't use it in the last video because I ran out. I was restocking, so I finally got it back. I just love this stuff. Like I wear this every single time before I apply any facial makeup. So first I apply moisturizer and then I apply this, and it smells like pears. I don't know if you guys like the smell of pears. It smells so good. As I apply it on my face, it just makes me feel super calm, zen, and I'm excited to do my makeup routine. I'm very much a scent type of person. I'm not saying I'll wear something just because it smells good, but scents are very important to me, and for some reason, I literally feel at ease when I apply this product. I don't know what's in here, but it's amazing. So this is definitely my favorite beauty oil, and I'm super, super dry. I need as much hydration as possible. I feel like moisturizer just isn't enough for me. If you are oily, I don't know if maybe you'll like the product as much as I do, but I still feel like even if you are oily, you still need hydration and you still need a lot of moisture. So definitely check this out. Up next, we have the Chanel Soleil Ten de Chanel Bronzea. I don't know why I like to pronounce it like that, but I've had this product for years. Not this particular product in my hand, but I've repurchased this product over the course of, like, let's just say the last 7 years. I go through phases with it where maybe I don't appreciate it as much. Right now, I'm like, why didn't I value this product more back then? Because it's so fucking good. First of all, it is the most perfect shade of a bronzer. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's not too thick, it doesn't flake off, it literally applies flawlessly. And what's a really major benefit, because it's creamy, let's just say my foundation, neck, and arms aren't 100% matching, this is the perfect stuff to literally put all over your arms to make sure, if let's say you're taking portrait shots or selfies, make sure you're all one color. But in general, I would actually put this all over my body. I actually wish there was a bigger one for the body. It glides on so smooth, it looks perfect, and I have it on right now and it's definitely not making me look orange like a lot of bronzers can. I feel like this is literally the best shade that a bronzer could possibly be. I do wish that there was darker colors, because I feel like a lot of people can't use this because it's just not bronze enough for their skin tone. I wish there was darker colors even for me to try, because when I get tan in the summer, I am a lot darker than I am now. So right now it matches me. Had I been more tan, it probably wouldn't even show up on my skin. And someone actually did tell me that they are working on darker colors. I hope that's true, because I feel like everybody needs to experience this product. It is just, it's amazing. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And again, going back to scents, it smells so good. It smells so good. The Chanel Cream Bronzer is that girl. Next up on the list, we have this new, I don't know how new, but I know it's recent, Dior blush, and it's called Rosy Glow. And I actually have it on today. I actually mixed it with one of the other blushes that I'm gonna feature. But it is just the most prettiest shade of peachy coral. Right now the camera is washing it out just a bit, but you've seen the close-up. It is so pigmented. A little goes a long way with this, I will say. It is not one of those blushes where you gotta keep, you know, dabbing in your brush and applying it. This thing is in your face and you won't need a lot of it, which is good because then you won't waste a lot of product quickly. I'm definitely a peachy blush kind of girl, and this one is just so pretty. Next up is the Anastasia Pigment, and it's called Flower Child. So this is a recent favorite. I've had this since it came out. I think it came out last year. Don't quote me. I don't know what exact month it came out, but it's been out for a few months now. Because I get a lot of PR, I don't end up using everything right away. Sometimes I'll have something in my drawer for God knows how long, literally 7-8 months, and then I'll pick it up and I'm like, what's this? This is definitely one of those products that I heavily slept on. I want to say I tried it last week over Barb and Anastasia. It just was like the perfect topper. So I would wear this by itself, but I feel like this is almost like a lid topper. If you want, let's say whatever look you're doing, you top this over it, no matter what color you're wearing, I feel like this will take it to the next level. And it's kind of like a chameleon product where it literally matches everything you'll top it over. And I love topping this over any of the colors in my palette. It looks especially gorgeous on top of Anastasia. It literally looks magical. This has been in my favorites for probably a decade. Favorite ever liquid makeup remover. Now, I don't use liquid makeup remover every single time I remove my makeup. I typically only use it if, let's say, the wipes aren't removing my eye makeup as smoothly or as quickly. This is the best liquid makeup remover. I promise you, there is nothing better. It smells really good and it leaves the skin feeling really smooth and not, you know how like some liquid makeup removers kind of, you get a little red or you get irritated. This is the only liquid makeup remover that does not irritate my skin, and my skin gets irritated very easily. So this guy is very much a holy grail. Another major holy grail moment is, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Cake lipstick. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I've been wearing this for, I want to say, a year. It could be more than that, but this nude lipstick is the truth. Now on camera, it's actually picking it up to be more brown than it really is in real life. It is very much a true nude. I don't know if the lighting is picking it up a bit dark, but I promise you it's the truest nude that you could possibly find. I tend to gravitate more toward peachy nudes. Pink is my favorite color, but I don't necessarily like to wear everything pink. Like, I don't really like pink lipstick. I used to like pink lipstick back in the day, but now if I'm gonna lean toward a nude, it's definitely gotta be in the peachy beige vibe. I'm not reaching for a pink nude. It's not my vibe. Anytime you see me on Insta story, any makeup look you've seen on Instagram, it's this bad boy right here. I'm like, okay, I need to chill out. Like, I need to maybe get another nude lipstick so I wouldn't over abuse this one so much. But I don't know, when I love something, I love it. This has really kept my attention for such a long time. So if you're looking for that perfect true nude shade, you should definitely check this out. It pairs with every single lip pencil I have or use. Also, the texture of the lipstick is super important because it's very creamy. It's not overly drying. It's not overly glossy. It's not matte. If I can describe the finish, it's kind of like a satin finish, which is my favorite type of finish when it comes to nude lipsticks. So if I'm wearing a red or a burgundy or a hot pink or anything that's just gonna be a bold color on the lips, I definitely want it to be matte. This has like the most perfect finish. It's not drying, it's not overly glossy, shiny, it's just perfect. This guy right here, this is it. Yep, I have this on my lips right now. This is actually a new favorite. I just discovered this a few weeks ago. I purchased it. It took a while to come. When it came, I knew on sight this was gonna be it. I could always tell just by looking at the actual, not the packaging, but the color through the actual packaging. I could already tell if I'm gonna like it or not. The color is perfect. Again, another perfect shade of nude. It kind of has gold sparkles. The camera might not pick it up only because the sparkles are very, very, very small. And actually, I'm just gonna apply some more because you can never have enough gloss. It kind of looks like if a highlighter was a gloss. Is that making any sense? It's not a boring, flat out nude. This definitely illuminates the lips. Even though I already had it on, it just gave me even more life. This has definitely become my new favorite nude gloss to pair with any of my nude lipsticks. On to my favorite mascara. I've been using this mascara, definitely, it's safe to say it's been years. I have tried millions upon millions upon millions of mascaras and just always go back to this one. For me, it's always the brush that kind of keeps me there or makes me want to try something new. And what's kept me using this mascara for such a long time, it's really the brush. Besides the brush, this is one of the few mascaras that does not flake all over my face. And I'm definitely one of those people where I touch my eyes a lot. I constantly fix my lashes. Sometimes I have to fix my eyeliner or add maybe more eyeliner in the waterline. And with certain mascaras, I notice if I touch my eye too much, it does start flaking. And then, you know, all of my under eye area is kind of covered in black little speckles of dried up mascara, and I cannot stand that. And this is honestly one of the only mascaras that I have worn, and as I said, I've tried tons of mascaras, the only one that does not flake off. So the brush is like a comb-like type of mascara. That's my favorite type of mascara wand. Although I have used the traditional type of brush, you know, the really fluffy one, I do find that those clump up my lashes. I did like a clumpy type of lash look, you know, when I was like, I don't know, 16, but I don't want that look anymore. If you do, and that's just what works for you, keep doing that. Don't let me stop you from getting that clumpy look. That's just not my preference. This brush for me works the best. It lengthens, it separates, and it gives me volume without drying my eyelashes out and without flaking, which is again a major key when it comes to mascara. Another one of my favorite glosses of all time is Kylie Cosmetics Must Be Magic. I mean, you could tell there's still some left, but I definitely need to get a new one. So this is the perfect gloss to also pair with a nude lip, or if you want to wear this on its own, you can. I don't ever wear glosses just by themselves. Like, I need the whole full shebang. I need the lip pencil. Lipstick is kind of my base, and then the gloss is the finishing touch. This pairs so well with any nude that you put it on top of. And honestly, I definitely feel like it lives up to its name because it's called Must Be Magic, and it is magical. Definitely one of my go-to glosses that I reach on my vanity when I'm wearing a nude lip, which is pretty much every single day. Another major holy grail product is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. This powder can be used for whatever you want. If you want to use it all over the face, you can. If you want to use it to maybe set after you've already baked, you can. At one point, I was using this all over the face when I wasn't baking, but then I went back to baking. And now I love to actually put it over my translucent powder. And I know you're thinking, why would you need translucent and this powder? It is so lightweight that when you apply this, you honestly can't see it. It really does own up to the name. It is a very flawless finish, and it's not a thick powder. It doesn't separate my makeup underneath. Even though I put it on top of translucent, it is still such a flawless base. I don't know, I'm obsessed with this product. I wear shade medium 2, and besides the product actually being super functional, it is so pretty. Like, the packaging. All of Charlotte Tilbury's products are gorgeous. Like, I just love her packaging. They're so luxurious, and it is worth every penny, I promise you. A lot of my favorites are high-end products, but they work so well that they are worth every penny. Another one of my favorites and constantly reached for products on my vanity would have to be the Nars Luster Blush. A bit of a story with this. So when I used to work in Sephora in 2010, I worked in Sephora for, I want to say, a year. I always used to take every single client to the Nars counter. I love all their lipsticks, their glosses, but their blushes especially. I love Nars blushes. I have so many of them. I would honestly feature all of them, but this is definitely the one that I grab for most. It is a peachy golden shade. It definitely has golden reflex. It's not entirely just peachy. It's almost like a blush and a highlighter built in one. So when you apply it, you do need a few dabs with your brush. It doesn't go on right away, so a little doesn't go a long way. You do need to apply it a few times with your brush, but it is the most gorgeous finish, and I actually did mix it today with the Dior blush that I featured earlier. This can look good on so many skin tones. Like, I just love this. I'm always grabbing for it. Almost every single look, I definitely grab for this blush. Another Nars staple is gonna be this pigment. It's called Power Chrome Loose Eye Pigment, and it very much is a pigment, so you have to be super careful when working with this stuff. I don't want to flip it over because I literally feel like the whole thing might just fall out. Last night, as I was playing with it, because I was playing with makeup last night, I held it a little too straight and a bunch of it fell out. I was like, no! This has honestly become one of my favorite toppers. I know I've said toppers a lot in this video. I like products that I could top over other products. I would wear this by itself, but I always have to have some type of eyeshadow underneath. Of course, I love pairing it with Dragon. That's what I have on today. I have Dragon and Gorgina on the outer part of the lid, and then I have this topped right in the center. It is so beautiful. It has like just the right amount of sparkle. It's very pigmented. This definitely goes a long way. You don't need a lot of this, and the best application is with your fingers. Again, you can use your brush. And by the way, these are press-ons, but ever since I haven't been able to get my nails done, I've had a bunch of days in the week where I don't have nails on. And it's been so much fun doing my makeup and using my fingers. I'm like, sometimes I kind of wish I didn't have long nails so I could use my fingers to do certain things. Like, sometimes I want to apply my eyeshadow with my finger, but I can't because the nails are just too long. I can't get in there the same way you can get in there when you don't have nails. But this product definitely, I would advise to apply with your finger. It is stunning. It is sold out right now. Don't hate me for mentioning it, but I just had to plug this real quick because you will not regret buying this. I wish I would have bought like 5 of them because now it's sold out. Now I'm like, I hope these come back because now I don't know what to do without it. So yeah, if you haven't checked this out, make sure that you put your email so when it comes back in stock, you should definitely cop. And last but not least, we have the legendary Soap Brows. So this is by WBC. I never know what the name of the company is, but I will link it in the description box below, every single product that I named. This right here, I really can no longer live without this. Like, I would never be able to do my brows again without finishing them off with Soap Brows. It is so powerful, and my brow hairs are so stubborn. Like, they want to stay down so bad. I'm like, Come on, get it together, guys. Let's stand up like soldiers. And what's happening? Why are you guys falling? My brow hairs honestly have a mind of their own. They do not stay up for nothing, but this is probably the only product that has gotten them to stay put, and they stay put all day. This is definitely a holy grail. I cannot do my brows without this at this point. Like, I need it. And that is all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.